Hello, my foodie friends. Today we are going to be diving into the wonderful world of angel fruit cake, a classic heavenly cake that is soft and moist, just as the clouds. Before we get into things, I want to explain a few things that are very key to note in this recipe. We are going to be using about 11 egg whites, but the 11 egg whites would vary based on the size of your eggs. So it could be 10 if your eggs are very large, and it could be more if your eggs are very small. You want to make sure that your vessel for the egg whites is very clean and oil free. Egg whites at room temperature, and your mixing bowl must also be clean. If these things are not clean, it means that your egg whites will not whip as expected. Add the egg whites into a bowl, salt, and we're going to add some cream of tartar and some vanilla. Also, you want to make sure that your eggs are at room temperature. You cannot use cold egg whites in this recipe. So now we're going to beat this at low to medium speed and allow it to increase in volume and become just between soft to stiff peaks. While this is beating, let's talk about our granulated sugar. Here I have granulated sugar in its natural state. And on this side I also have the same granulated sugar. The difference is I have placed this in my blender and broken it down until it's very fine. Now we're going to add this to our egg mixture while it's beating on a low speed, and you just want to dust it lightly into the egg whites as it's whipping on medium speed, because you don't want to lose all these beautiful air. Now I'm going to turn it up to high speed. While this is mixing, we're going to go ahead and sift our cake flour. I have sifted this already about 3 times, and this is the 4th time that I'm sifting it. The reason for sifting this so many times is because you want the flour to be very light, just as light as the egg whites, because it's going to collapse the egg whites. Our egg whites are ready, and you can see it's holding on nicely to my whisk. And you also want to make sure that it's holding onto your spatula just like this, and it does not fall off. Now we're drizzling our flour just lightly. If you want to use a strainer and pass this through at the same time, even better. And you want to lightly fold and cut the flour into the egg whites. You have to be careful at this stage because you don't want to lose the air, because the volume will decrease. Add another batch of flour, and again you want to fold it. If you follow these steps just as I'm doing, you should have no problem with your beautiful angel fruit cake. The cake should not crack. If you follow these steps correctly, you will have a very smooth top for your angel fruit cake. Now this is done. Make sure that all the flour has incorporated nicely, and this is ready to be baked. For angel fruit pan, you don't want to add any grease to it because the cake will not rise. You want the egg whites to hold on to something and rise up while it's in the oven. So you want to place your angel fruit cake batter in your pan. Avoid messing up the pan because all those little dirty edges will burn. But we are not perfect, so I will show you how to clean the edges of the pan before you bake it. If you are enjoying this recipe and want to see more recipes like this, please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. You can also help me to grow my YouTube channel by sharing my content and dropping a comment in the comment section. Get a piece of paper towel and squeeze out all the water from it, and you want to use it and just wipe the edges and all the messy areas before you bake. So now this is ready to be baked, nice and clean, and we're going to be baking this at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 40 minutes. Around the 35 minutes mark, it should start browning. Here you have it, our angel food cake is done and it did not crack. So now we're going to score the edges. It has been cooling for about 1 hour. So we're going to score the edges, flip it upside down and beat the top of the pan to release our cake. For the garnishing, we're going to garnish this with some powdered sugar and a few fresh blueberries. And here you have it, a beautiful slice of heaven, angel food cake. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please click the subscription button, click the like button and the notification bell. Thank you for joining. See you on another good day for another great recipe. Bye for now.